So the most interesting thing just happened to me. So I got to work at 11 p.m. and multiple check-ins still that I had, like 7 check-ins. Still got 3. Um, and just unbelievable. So I have one lady who's here for a while, and I she called ahead of time, which, oh my gosh, it's so annoying when they call ahead of time to get things done, but yet then the morning staff don't properly do what they're supposed to do. So it falls back on me. So the guest comes in and she's livid. She's just like, well, I asked for the 3rd floor. Why am I on the 2nd floor? Like, and I get it. If you called ahead of time, you're more than welcome to get upset. I get that. So, you know, you called ahead of time to get a room on the 3rd floor. That's, because you're a sensitive sleeper. I've met a couple people in the hotel industry, or guests wise, people checking in, who the Swansea, the vibe of the room basically. And I've had some people in the past that rejected rooms because they didn't like the vibe that it was giving off. Like, they just didn't like the aura of the room. I get that. Is it, am I live? Okay. And so it just came down on me to where it's like, well, like, I'm sold out. People came down after checking in from the previous person that I relieved, and they're just like, the room looks like it's not clean. And I go up there and check, and it's filthy. So there's a whole bunch of rooms that are just like not clean, but they're marked clean in the system. And then I got people who can't handle the rooms, but luckily, thank God, I was able to get that person. Just managed to just deal with tonight. Oh, I gotta put in the notes so they can be able to exchange rooms tomorrow. But thank God I was able to get her to just, or that individual to just be in for tonight. Um, One individual had roaches in the room. Disgusting. Like, who wants to sleep in a room with roaches? I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. So basically, I was able to find that individual another room. So got that individual into the room. As I'm trying to check the other room with the other individual, there's a gentleman or someone down here waiting for, because I guess their key's not working. They forgot their key or something. I don't know. So then I'm trying to help this individual out real quick. I'll be down in one moment. This dude's like, oh, what the hell? Come on, dude. And then he just starts saying like I'm trying to do blow, like drugs with the individual. What? Excuse me? And just started rambling other stuff under his tongue. So I just, by this point, my stress level was really high because dealing with that lady, that individual, I was like, man, individual, I have nothing. This is all that I have. I have no more other rooms to give you. So it's like it was stressful when people just can't take no. It's so stressful when people just can't take no for an answer. It's like, what do you want me to do though? Like, I don't understand. What do you want me to do? There's nothing I can do. It was just so stressful. And then the individual with the roaches in that room had to move that room. I accidentally, when I had to switch the people that got the dirty room into a clean room, I forgot to switch them into the system. So I ended up going to the room that I just checked them into. Oh my God. So there was that. Just so stressed out. And then they came down, and it's like, I don't want to say it's ironic, but it's like they're young, like in their early 20s, and then they came down like, can we get a return? Or can we get like a full refund because you gave us a dirty room and then you just came in here trying to barge at us and it's just like scared the crap out of us. I'm just like, you know what? I do understand that. It's like I tried to make it better, but I end up making myself and just making the whole experience even more worse for them. Oh my god. So then, so then this dude, oh my god, is that him? I thought he was going to bed. So this dude, right? This individual, he proclaims so. So he's upset because I'm helping someone else out. I'm at my high level to where I'm at the point of just being like, you know what? I don't care if you have a reservation. There's no rooms. There's no rooms available. I'm sorry. And it comes to find out that he had a room. He just needed a room key. But I was being so stubborn and just had it. Comes like all your energy is not getting you a room tonight. No, all your energy is not getting you a room tonight. It's just not happening. And dude, and dude was just so he was just cursing this one, calling me a mother effer and this and that. And I'm just all like, yeah, you're definitely not getting a room tonight. But then come to find out he did have a room, and our exchange was just very messy. My professional level was not there. I was just like, and then the dude had the audacity to say some stuff like, "I'm a migrant, and you need to take care of me. Otherwise, your government will not be very, very happy." The really? Calm down. I was so like, okay, you're a migrant. I gotta take care of you. Yeah. Ugh. Anyway, I ended up finding out that I found his room, gave him his room key, and then he basically says something like, I'm gonna go to bed and you're gonna wake up and not have a job in the morning. And I'm just like, who are you talking about, bro? You out the closet or in? I delete people. I'm talking about my experience tonight at work. Um, But yeah, so then he's all talking about like, yeah, I'm gonna go to bed and you're not gonna have a job in the morning. I looked at him and said, looked right in his face and said, I already put in my 2 weeks. So yeah. So I put in my 2 weeks already, so I'm leaving this place. I'm going to somewhere better, somewhere where I don't get guests like this. I mean, I'm sure I'll still have the type of well, I'm going to a more luxurious, more of a higher end. Good? Perfect. Awesome. He took the room with the, that doesn't have the, what are you talking about? Just scrolling. Just my experiences working here at a hotel and, the rude people and the guests and just some man who's claimed to be a migrant demands that be, helped. Basically, he wants to be babied because the government taught him that we all have to just all help migrants. So when you throw that in people's faces, I'm not gonna give a damn. I'm not gonna give two damns, bro. I I don't care. I don't care if you're a migrant or not. That doesn't. It's okay. People are weird, dude. Freaking weird. But yeah, so that's mostly. I just wanted to get my rant and frustration out because that man really did irk a chord in me. Well, actually, everyone did. It was a total thing, but it's not their fault. It was also because of work. People who can't do their crap right during the day, that let it trickle down to the next person without them knowing. That just sucks. Just sucks. But everything's chill. Everything's quiet now. I got 3 more arrivals. One of them is DNR'd. So that's going to be And he's gonna be pissed. He's gonna be like, "Well, I came here earlier. The only thing you told me, I didn't need my ID. I just needed my credit card. Now I'm back. I got all my stuff, and I said I can't get my reservation." That's why I'm just gonna just let him in. My 2 weeks have been put into this place, so you can have these people, have these guests, take them, shove them. So if you don't know, in a hotel in California at least, if you're a resident for more than 30, if you're a guest for more than 30 days, you become a resident, meaning you cannot get kicked out as easy because you're a resident in California now. You've been at that hotel, at that location for more than 30 days, you are a resident. So if you don't pay your bill, we technically can't kick you out. Why? Because you're a resident in California, and California is like just had all these weird laws and things that help all the wrong people. So right now we have a resident, we have a couple residents. One of them is a prostitute, a straight up prostitute. Every freaking day we have men coming in here, just going straight to this person's room, and this person even buys multiple rooms. This woman will have 3 rooms at one time. Why do you need 3 rooms? Why are we giving her 2 other rooms? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. It's like, why don't you get these people out? We had a hotel full of, 2 nights ago, like 80 high schoolers in this hotel. And we got weird perverted men taking Viagra, walking in erect and stuff like that. I'm like, going straight to this person's room because they're ready to go. What? Dude. I'm gonna stop you. Thank you. But that's wild stuff. It's just wild stuff. The laws here. So let's say you DNR'd someone and they come back, but their friend checked into the room and their friend's here. Depending on the city that you're in, we can't kick you out. We can stop you from being on property if you DNR, but we can't kick you out if you're already stuck in the room with the guest. So even if we call the police, the police here don't do nothing. I will call the police, and all they do is knock on the door. They'll come back down. Yeah, sorry, they didn't answer the door. So if anything else happens or anything else arrives, just give us a phone call. Bro. But it just depends on the city that you live in, because my city is different compared to the city right over. Because the city right over, they're able to manfully kick out everyone in every room and check their ID if they're looking for someone. But here in my state or my city, they don't do that, because my city has deputies, and then the other city has sheriffs. So deputies have a less jurisdiction compared to sheriffs. So it's weird. So my city sucks with that. Uh, Not when they're tweakers. When they're tweakers, they will ride it out till the train doesn't have any more road left or railroad left. They just keep going. I worked at Extended Stay of America before I started here, and man, that is no joke. That's no joke. Extended stay guests like really understand the whole long term and living, and that you can't kick them out. At least in California, other states is different. But yeah, and then I have another guest, which is like a criminal. Dude's an ex-pimp, an ex-drug lord, all this stuff. And I'm just all like, why are these people here long term? It's so stressful. But it's okay, because in the grace of God, I have been hired at a new establishment. So this too shall end. Peace out. I'm out. But yeah. Uh, like I was shaking on how like irritated all everything was just hitting me, but everything's good. And yeah, God's good. Can't complain. Shucks. Did they check in already? No, she's coming in late. Oh no, my mate. I just remembered that I had a maintenance at 1 p.m. I didn't print out my information. It's gonna be okay. I'm just so irritated right now. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. I didn't print none of my emergency reports. This woman's gonna come in pissed. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I give all the thanks to y'all. All the things. All the glory. I just gotta give him all my cares and worries. Alright. Lord, I give you all my worries, all my stress, all of it. Take it. I feel better. Period. Life is what it is. Sometimes you can't always. Like, well, what them A people say? You can't change the things that already be made. Yeah, like that. Um, I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna go check this room. I don't think anyone's in here. This is the only room that I checked that I know no one should be in there. So I still got that other guy. I gotta find one more room. Front desk. Oh, thank God. Okay. Okay, I got this room. Okay, I got this one. Whew. So what I'm gonna do is instead of having, I'm gonna have to check all the. You know what? It'll all work out. It'll all work out. I should have printed that crap out. Maybe she already came in. I'm so irritated. How did I not report? do I see? Emergency report. Reports. So, okay. It doesn't tell you I can print my emergency reports. It just shows me how to print my emergency reports in the system that's being updated. Jackal. Stressed? I'm not stressed. I gave it to God. Yeah, man. So it's crazy. What time is it over there? It's what time is it? It's 1:14 a.m. 1:14 a.m. I'm here until early of the morning. I'm gonna walk around the building and just check. Make sure people are not sleeping in the car, people aren't smoking in the balconies, that type of stuff. I've seen some weird stuff working in a hotel. Um, I've seen people have sexual intercourse with the curtains open, masturbating in their cars, um, people peeing in a variety of places, people who aren't even guests here. I've noticed people who checked out they'll leave the room key in the room with the door wide open. And I've seen homeless people or just random strangers, just randoms, just walking into hotels, looking around. There's been a few times that some people literally walked into a room that wasn't even theirs. I'm like, what? That's not your room. And then, but I didn't notice until way later. And they trashed the room, and all of that went on to the person, and the person got DNR because, yeah, it's just crazy. So when you leave your room, please check out and close the door. I don't know why people just leave the door open. That's weird as shit. Looking pretty good, looking pretty good. Yeah, it's crazy. Um, the dude that was like jerking off in his car was like this he had some mental health going on. I don't know what was going on. Like I literally walked up to the car and dude was just jiggling it like a spit like a noodle, man, like a freaking pasta noodle. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I'm like, sir, you need to leave. He's like, I'm just chilling. I'm like, you need to leave. I'm just chilling. I called the police twice that night because every time that they came up, the dude dipped out. It's like he had this damn spider sense or some shit. It was so weird. Like he would drive away. I'll watch him on camera drive away, and then 2 minutes later, the cops will come in. It was like, oh, okay, well, if he comes back to let us know, I'm like, just find his car and get him. Craziness. This woman was in the jacuzzi once with her some dude. And when they left the jacuzzi and got to their floor off the elevator, as soon as she got off the elevator, she just pulled her panties down and started walking to her room. I'm on camera like, ma'am. I had to report it, but I'm just like, damn. Even the man was like, come on, like, and their room was like right above the camera. So right as they walking up, like he's just gets closer and closer to the camera. I'm like, dang, man, people are wild. Uh, uh, we just opened a restaurant inside of our establishment, and I think the employees are out to get me. I don't want to be rude. They're a nice group of people, Indian, Pakistani, and um, wide range, Middle Eastern. And dude asked me one day if I knew anywhere to get sex. I was about to just suggest him to our resident, but private person, private information. Um, I just said, no, man, Tinder or something, just do that. And then he's like, what's your number? Do you have an Instagram? I'm like, no, I don't have no. The devil is a lie. You better get out of here with that mess. So I told my manager, I'm like, dude, I got sexually assaulted. Do you know how many times I've been offered with some couples to do stuff? I, so disrespectful. I had a gentleman that came in with his family. It was him, his wife, and then their trans daughter. Trans daughter, yeah. So it was a girl that was transitioning to a boy. And they came in through a church. So the church helped them out. Like the church gave them room to be able to to stay somewhere because they was going through some hardship. And then you have the audacity to show me some pictures of your wife's naked, talking about what do we think about this, and then tell me something like, oh, I like to watch, and basically the whole Diddy scenario, basically the Diddy scenario, but from a Latino male and a German wife. Um, yeah, I reported that too, got them DNRs. Like, what the heck, dude? I don't want that. Don't look at me as your sexual object. I told a homie of mine, and they was just like, "Well, you should get it. It's it's beneficial for both sides." I'm like, blocked. I don't see that person anymore. People are weird. Leave people alone. Leave people alone. Can we just leave people alone? I'm out here just trying to just work and do stuff, and people trying to scoop me up. And it ain't the women, it's the diddlers. Oh, okay. So I have a random story, and I'll just say this once. My aunt, she she actually cooked for P Diddy. So Diddy had like catering, or like basically he had a chef, a private chef. My aunt helped out and cooked. I think she ended up because on her Instagram, it was like right after Thanksgiving, 2, 3 years back or so. I think, yeah, during or after or so the pandemic. And one day I'm on Instagram, I just see her in the kitchen with like Sean Combs' kids. I was like, the hell? I don't talk to my aunt as much. Like she's a whole nother story. But I'm like, oh crap. So she ended up cooking for Sean Combs and the family for Thanksgiving. I'm been I told my mom to tell her to get up on the internet and tell any stories that she shared, but the woman's petrified. She don't want to say nothing about the pizza case. She don't want to say nothing, like nothing. Like she didn't want, even though she didn't even want people to know that she was even working there for like 2 days. Like this woman is petrified. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. I'm just like, well, did you see anything? I asked my mom, did she see anything? She's like, she doesn't want to talk about it, but she really, one thing about my mom did say that my aunt said, that the sons are angels. Like, you can't judge everyone that been in that house and say that they was part of being wrong. At the end of the day, there was businesses and plans and things happening. If there's other rooms, there's other rooms. You know, God saw everything that was going on in that house, in those locations. So, but yeah, it's just so sad. There's gonna be so many. I My biggest thing about this Sean Combs case is who, like, is this gonna get as big or bigger than the Epstein case? Is it? Like, it feel like it's getting there because I feel like I don't know. And then when they say that he's on suicide watch, I think it's only because he's on suicide watch because they know people are going to be after to get him. I mean, but then why didn't they do the same thing with Epstein? So it's just people are saying, or at least I saw somewhere, is that this all happened to him all because he bit the hand that fed him, which is suing the liquor company. So that's what I've heard that went down. Um, which goes to show, if that is the case, then there's a lot more stuff happening. Do I blame him? No. I blame the people that put him in that predicament and put him in that situation. He was used as a tunnel. We'll give you this, we'll give you this, so we can do this. You can do it too. You're gonna do it too, because that's part of the whole thing. But that's so sad. Ooh, so much is gonna come out of the woodworks. So much is gonna come out. Kim Porter, other stuff, just so much stuff. At the end of the day, I pray that the kids are fine. That's it. They're going through all of this, and no one's even asking how are the children? Like, how are they? They've been living with this their whole entire life. How are they? Like, it makes sense why the oldest were taking care of the twins. It makes sense why he was probably more of a figure than the actual figure, if that's the case. But then again, I don't want to talk about people in their business because that's not my life. I don't know them. I don't want to be messy and gossip. The Bible speaks about that. So I just pray that the children are taken care of and are safe. They get better. They're in better situations, and for everyone involved, I don't know. I'm more curious on what's gonna happen with Hollyweird. Is Hollyweird going to be more like? Is it going to change? It's like, are we going to see new stars because we're going to get over our old stars and not want to look at them, or we'll look at them in a new light and wait till something happens to them for them to get canceled? I don't know. Like, would this be the infall of Beyonce? Is Beyonce gonna be the end? Would this be the end for Beyonce? Like, will we see major stars drop? I mean, obviously, but see, he wasn't irrelevant. Like, we just know of him because of his music from the past. But P Diddy is like, I mean, he's not really irrelevant as in music time. The last thing I heard from him, if anything, was the Ice Spice song that used that sampled. Yeah. So people like Beyonce or people who are like on the top, it's like if they get caught up in this, would they fall? Would they crumble? Would they disappear? Would like I'm just Because how would society deal with all this information of just? I mean, we got a idea of the list from once. It's been weird since the beginning. It's just now coming to light. Yeah. Man, that baby oil thing. I was watching what's his name? Eddie Griffin. He said there wasn't a ashy in the household. It's sad. That's sad. It's sad. It's sad to think about because that oil was used for ritualistic things, basically. And all that oil was like used for like stuff for those freakouts for like Cassie. Cassie had to be basically doused in oil for several days. That's why you gotta be careful on who you praise as a celebrity. Because the blessings that we see that they get may not literally be blessings. You know, them getting these awards or getting these number one sales, that could be a reason because maybe they done something horrific that put them into this predicament of being like popular now. So it's like, don't be sad. You're number one now. Yeah. Even though we blanky blank blank and you're blank blank blank, don't be sad. You're number one. We got you and your soul. But yeah, it's be careful on who you praise as an artist. Cause it's getting crazy out here. One of my favorite artists is Kalani, and her new album is, I don't know, the whole era of like take my soul and this and that and reform me, rebuild me. It's like you're singing this to other idols, and I don't know. The more older I get, the more I realize that in life. So it's pretty crazy. Man, yeah, people have in the hotel since I've worked in a hotel has offered me sexual favors randomly, just randomly. I'm just all like, no, I'm okay. I want to be so polite and say thank you, but I shouldn't say that. I'm just polite like that. So, yeah, whatever Diddy put out into the energy, into the universe, is definitely stuck hard. And regardless of what people say that is bad, this and that, people are making Diddy parties. People are having Diddy parties. And they'll continue to have Diddy parties after this fact. So, to be honest, nothing changed but the perspective and the vision of individuals. Because it's still going to happen. We already know that for a fact. Like to actually end it would be literally the crumbling of the world to break stuff like that. For real, for real. But yeah, craziness. Working in a hotel. Um, I honestly do wish I started a little bit sooner in the hotel industry than doing. I've done retail majority of my life, and I like hospitality a lot more, lot more. That movie, or something. Yeah. Oh, he wasn't get him to the Greek. I totally forgot about that. I totally forgot about that scene.
Restraint. We gotta take him the fuck out of that stream right now. Shit is serious out here. The music business is failing. The bubble done popped.
Your bubble popped.
phone out of my office.
Thanks for calling. Oh, fantastic. How may I help you?
I'm just wondering, how do you turn the light off above the TV?
Yeah, on the wooden frame that the TV's mounted onto, on the white decorated part of that frame, there should be a switch on the side.
Okay, I'll look for that thing.
It could be covered up by the lampshade.
Okay, all right.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
Oh, y'all think this meeting's for me? No, this meeting's not for me, it's for y'all. See, I'm gonna be all right. I'm straight. I got villas in Brazil, Tahiti, East Hampton, West Hampton. Sergio gonna be fine. Fuck a recession. I own 20 kookaroos. I own 21 kookaroos. You don't own one kookaroo. Not one. Not one. Y'all are fucked. You want to fuck?
I remember that character.
I'm doing fine. Please, people, help me help you. Let me come up with some brilliant ideas right now.
Imagine that character in real life, and you hear Diddy's going to do something to you. He's in the background. You're. We cried.
He discovered Chocolate Daddy. How much did Chocolate Daddy sell?
Chocolate Daddy, he loves it.
15,000 a year. 15,000 a year. I'm proud of you. I'm telling you, this girl is
Interesting. Some of the stuff he did. That's just the crazy part, that the fact that we known for years and years, and now that it's finally come out, because like, what made it come out though? It was more like, I'm hearing Cassie got double paychecks because someone paid her to do it, and I just feel bad I feel bad for the young individuals, people like Usher, Justin Bieber. You know, people are mad at Usher for bringing in Justin Bieber, but how can we forget that Usher came in at the age of like 13, 14? So it's like, I do love Usher. You know, I grew up while listening to Usher, so it's like, if he did, you know, it's a really bad look for everybody. It's like just being an associate, you know, like having him on your friends list. It's just people are like, oh, did you go to a party? So like, if you would have had the invitation and knew, you would have still went. So it's almost like people, you know, people are interesting. Would I ever go? No, I would never go to the, from my experience, just by being in the world and how regular folks want to pick me up for couple fun, hell no, I'll go to a damn Diddy house. The devil is a lie. That's why because I helped my aunt do events and catering stuff. So the fact that she didn't hit me up for this one, she probably knew not to bring my ass around. I don't talk to her, but she still does love me. Dang. Wild. But yeah, like I said, God bless everyone, and I pray. Oh, the Justin thing. Like, it might be because doesn't Justin Bieber have like a love child with one of the Kardashians? Like, if you look at that baby looks just like Justin. Just like Justin. Identical. There's no way. No way. Dark Secrets come out, and yep, I believe it's 50 Cent. 50 Cent, man. 50 Cent said, you play with my booty once, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you back. That man never forgot. I'm not saying he ever got his booty touched, but that man has never let up on any of these people's necks. Any of them. I'm honestly surprised they never got rid of 50 Cent for just talking or trolling too much. You would think like something like, like what, Kid Cudi or Isaiah Banks, or yeah, people like that who just talk too much and they just eventually just call them crazy. Even though they do at some point do speak a little bit of good truth, a lot of other stuff that they talk about is just garbage. So, uh, yeah, yeah. Hollywood. He's not. That's why I honestly believe, personally, no, I haven't heard this from anybody else. I personally believe that they have him in Suicide Watch because they want to keep him alive for this trial, so they can be able to go further than what they did with the Epstein case. Because didn't the Epstein case just die after he died? Like nothing really else could go on because he died. So I think they may know that now, even though they should have known it before. So I think that's why they have him on suicide watch, because they want to make sure that this man stays alive for the entire trial, so they can be able to prosecute who they need to prosecute. Cat Williams said it. They don't care who you are. They're coming. 2024 is the year of the exposed. They don't care who you are. They're coming. But like I said, though, it's still happening. Where everyone's up in arms, like, "Yay, we finally got him!" But we haven't stopped it. We got the person, but we haven't stopped the action, right? So, at the end of the day, I'm honestly surprised they even put him in jail. I thought just because that Cassie tape leaked out, he already settled her out of court. So what else is there to talk about? I paid her X amount of money. It's done. But I'm really surprised that they actually went in deeper even after raiding the house. I'm like, oh, nothing's gonna happen. They just went there, and it's been decades, nothing. And then I'm like, oh, it's wild. Anyways, enough about them. Is my system back on? Nope. Healed list that would destroy Hollywood. Dude, my mom brought this up. Excuse me. I think it was smart for him to record everyone secretly. Why? Because if anything ever were to happen, he got everybody. I don't think even Epstein had nothing like that. Epstein just had a list of guests. Diddy had the footage. So I think literally he's like, if I'm going down because y'all put me here, I'm bringing all y'all with me. And that's the point where it's just like, I think this is really going to happen. I think this is really going to be the crumbling of Hollywood, to where it's like, how is he going to hold himself up anymore? Look, let's look. My screen's hella cracked. I want to touch in public. The disturbing Tom Cake. Who is this?
Isaac Cappy was an American actor and musician known for his roles in the films Thor and Terminator Salvation, and in the AMC television series Breaking Bad. He was a member of the band Monster Paws. In 2018, Cappy was investigated by police after reportedly threatening actress Paris Jackson and actor Seth Green. Jackson accused Cappy of choking her at a party they were both attending, and Cappy allegedly posted videos accusing Green and his wife of being pedophiles. Cappy died on the morning of May 13, 2019, having fallen from a bridge onto a highway in Belmont, Arizona. Shortly before his death, Cappy posted a lengthy message on Instagram, captioned "Beware the man," but has nothing to lose, for he has nothing to protect. In the message, Kathy referenced the Kanan conspiracy theory, accused several Hollywood celebrities of pedophilia, and apologized to Jesus and Donald Trump for past behaviors. He also stated in that video that he was not suicidal. Thank you for watching.
Like I said, why is it so rampant in the world? Why can't we just leave people alone, dude? Just leave these people alone. Ooh, the things that God sees. Ooh, just leave people alone. Help people instead of just destroying their mind. It's like, yeah, maybe people don't give a damn. That's okay. Wow. Because it's in there rapidly. It's like it's everywhere. It's like it's. Ooh, imagine going to a party hearing someone cry out for help. And you can't do, ooh. You know what? Yeah, there's a reason why I was never put into the industry. I would have died at a young age fighting for somebody, or I would have killed everyone in that household. They were like, he went mad and killed everyone. The only person was him. When in reality, I probably saved like 3 children, but they want to take those children and hide them, and then they're never saved. That's how evil this world is. Ooh. It's like, how do we get to a point in society that you know that you can extract something from a child that's when they're only traumatized and completely like out of whack, and you extract that from them and then make it into a pill, and then all these billionaires can be, I'm young. How do we get to this point in life? Elijah Wood says there's a major pedophile problem in Hollywood. That was 8 years ago. And did we see him? Actually, I did hear something about this man. I should have saved those videos. There was a man talking about this stuff. There was a man that talked about there's these Hollywood parties and they have this technology that makes them able to like fight in like like a auditorium or like a arenum type of, like the whole Thor thing, the Ragnarok. They have this suits that you can put on or something that you can take, and they can make you almost like immortal for a couple hours or something, and you can be able to fight and the clones and this and that. I was watching several of this man's videos until I just eventually fell asleep because I got so tired. But it's a sick, sad world, man. That's why I don't leave the house anymore. I just go to work. If I like working at night, everyone's asleep. I don't have to deal with, I don't have to deal with the masses during the day. Nighttime, it's just less. During the day, everyone just wants my attention. Not everyone. Like I'm somebody, because I'm only just a child of God. When they see my light, the enemy is attracted to my light, and I'd rather be working at night, away from the general population. But there's some weird stuff, man. So for like example, I have a family friend in the industry. Her name is Shanice Wilson. You may or may not know her. She had like one of those hit songs in the early 90s, I Love Your Smile. I love your smile. She's been in my family before I was even born. Like she was like best friends with my aunt. So that's how my aunt has this Hollywood connection through Shanice. Um, and so there's been stories and things that I've heard about the industry through Shanice and stuff like that, and even family friends who've tried to do boy bands and like groups and get that started and going. Here's a story. So as a family friend was trying to get signed through a label, um, the guy gave them a contract, and our family friend, he is like the main organization person for the group. He goes and talks to the guy who gave them the contract and highlighted some areas. He talked to his attorney and just wanted to get things cleared. And when he presented this to the producer or to the manager or whoever, the guy, he looked at this like, what is this? People do not highlight this and that. When I give them a contract, they just sign it. They just sign it. And then he was like, yeah, I understand that, but I just wanted his. And then the guy cut him off saying, do you know why Left Eye died? Meaning Lisa Lopez. He said, do you know why she died? He said, when he told me the story, he said his stomach, or his heart dropped to his stomach, just sank. The man said that the reason why Lisa Lopez died, because my family friend, he was like, yeah, a car accident. He said no, because she had a big mouth. Ah! He said he dipped out of the boy band. He let all the other boys sign it, and he dipped out. He said that's okay. I mean, he's still trying to do stuff in the industry, which is like, just because you didn't want to go through that door, because it was right in front of it, just because that door is open with no one in front of it, doesn't mean you're going to find the same stuff inside. But hey, that's him. He wants to be out in the industry. Just be safe and have God with you, because people get caught up wanting to be in that limelight, and they will literally do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Like, if Tom Hanks had done some weird stuff to get all these famous roles, who knows? Maybe I'm seeing in my feed, maybe Tom Hanks got someone got clips of Tom Hanks doing some weird stuff, or everybody doing weird stuff, because that's how they have that lock on you. Like, you gotta do something weird and shocking that if society would see it, they would never forgive you. But then that's how they'll take you into our society of the rich and lavish and the famous people. It's crazy. Stay away from the devil. I believe it, dude. Yeah. Oh, that's probably why. Cause I put in Isaac. And literally, I'm getting stuff. I just put that man's name in, just Isaac, that alone, and I'm seeing Tom Hanks just flood. Tom Hanks, Katy Perry, Hollyweird, Seth Green, just Fredman Clay or Corey Friedman. Excuse me. Like, just maybe it was his channel.
What's going on, guys?
No, it wasn't his. This is somebody else's channel.
What's going on, guys? It's been a while.
Been a while. Oh, okay. This is the actual. That is so freaking sad. What I'm looking at is literally like a sauna, like a spa room, and they got little girls. Ooh. yeah, they're gonna make sure Diddy stays alive. They're going to make sure Diddy stays alive. Who would attribute to this man doing this? A Eric tribute, but it's like demonic. Not with the enemy. Dude, that broke my heart. 'Cause I'm saying like that's what this, and they think that this is normal. They think that this is their life. Ooh, I gotta get out. I gotta get out. I gotta get out. I gotta get out. Can't keep watching this. It's too sad. Ooh, that is just way too sad. That is. Just thinking what people are going through, man. I wish I can help. I wish I can help. It's just like I want to do something. Like, if God, please, if you have it for me to help and protect and get rid of these enemies, ooh, please give me the power, give me the energy, give me the sources, because this is getting bad. It's getting bad. Time is it? Almost 2. Whew. Yep. Hotel life, man. Working in a hotel is wild. But yeah, my next hotel that I'm gonna be going to is going to be a 5-star. My pay increase is going to be about $7 more. Thank you. And I start next month, so I'm not going to be in this location for too much longer. And yeah, oh, chips, I'm hungry. Normally, I don't do IRLs like this. I do talk about NFTs and stuff, but I realized I don't have 50 subscribers on my other YouTube account, so I think I'm done talking about NFTs and crypto anyway. I do believe in it, certain ones, but I'm not gonna be on the internet. I'm like, oh, get this, get that. Like, I'm over it. The back one. Dude, look at this. The lighting sucks. This is a box of Doritos that went bad a couple days ago. September 24th. Oh, Doritos. Thank you. Free Doritos. Ooh, and some soda too. Yeah, I am definitely gonna miss certain things and aspects of working here, like the little snack bar. You know, we got a little snack bar. They haven't stocked it in a good minute. Being able to have the freedom of just getting up. I'm gonna be working at a high-end place, so having the freedom to just walk around and get up and go. But then again, I don't have lunches here. This place is short-staffed or whatnot, so we don't take lunches. We don't have lunches. We only have nothing. You just work. So I haven't had a lunch in about 2 years. Both of my establishments did not give me lunch breaks because they were short staffed, so we had to sign a waiver for it. So we got paid for our lunches. And then at one point when they did actually give us lunches, we ended up losing hours because we weren't getting 40 hours a week. We was getting like 38 hours a week. I'm like, great, you give us lunches now, but now I don't have a full 40 hour on my paycheck anymore. the world. Thank you for calling Confidence. Nicholas, how may I help you? Yeah, the light behind the TV, on the wooden frame that the TV's mounted to, on the white decorated part of that frame, there's going to be a switch on the side. It could be covered by the lampshade. It's on the side of the TV. You're welcome. Have a good night. Yeah, man. It's crazy stuff. What's this? Damn, can't show me anything now? But I'm excited though. Getting this pay increase is going to help me out to be able to do this better. I can be able to get a stand. I can be able to get a whole setup. I'm going to get a better computer so I can start streaming on my computer and playing the games that I like to play on there and stuff. So that's the plan. That's the dream. It's all going to come to fruition at some point. It's at the time being, just gotta wait. And they always say, just do it. If you ever feel unmotivated because you don't have the setup, just do it. And just do it consistently. Because at some point, you'll get better. It'll look better. And then you'll be at that point to where it's like, dang, how did I get here when I used to start it off from here? You just gotta go through the journey. A lot of times people don't want to go through the journey. They just want to go start to finish. And it's like, or start to successful. And it's not always like that sometimes. You gotta go through the work and the hassle to get to that success. But we live in a new generation. These kids just want success now without the 10 years of labor. Now watch. I think that's mostly it. I just wanted to get my frustrations out because the lady with the room not having the great vibes to it, individuals with roaches, people checking into dirty rooms, me accidentally checking them or going to the room I just checked them into. I didn't switch them in the system, which I still didn't do. Oh. You know, it's okay, because when the morning comes, they can deal with it. Just like how they left it with me. They'll have it in the morning. Because the same person who closed last night is opening, so leave it all back for. I'm gonna just leave it all to them. There's another lady who streams on here, and she works at a Comfort Inn too. Just a little bit of my inspiration on why I wanted to start streaming. I'm just like, just get on here and stream, man. But then, you know, talk about something good. Cause I'm doing this for my mama, so I can help her retire. The woman worked too many years. She needs to be done. I can work until I'm 60, 80, but she needs to retire now. But yeah, only time will give us. For real. For real. Oh no, I did. I got a whole bunch of Doritos. I took a bag and just like, yeah, Doritos. I live by myself, my own apartment, so no roommates. I just moved out on my own last month. No, last year. Tired. them back. No. I'm thinking that woman must have checked in already. Cause she called and she said she was not that far away. I think that was the woman that I helped in that's here for a long time. The one that didn't like the room. So everyone's in. I just pray no one comes in at this time. Pray. I probably no viewers. It just depends on what you're doing. It just depends on what you're doing. I've had no viewers as well. This is literally the first time I've had. I think I looked and saw like maybe 10 people in here at once. So whatever I was saying for that short bit, I'll look at the schematics at one of these days. But you never know. You never know. You just gotta put yourself on there. Lately, I've been scrolling through the YouTube lives, and I've noticed a lot of people just doing what I'm doing right now. But they have like 40 or 60 people in there, just sitting in there with like maybe 3 people talking in the chat. So I'm just like, how can I get myself to that point where you can just watch me and not talk, but just watch? I mean, you can talk if you want. I don't mind talking. It's just when you get to that point of success in internet land and you get all those comments, I don't know how those YouTubers do it. That gets like 16,000 comments in the first 5 minutes of their video. It's like, dang, that's a job alone to read all those comments. But they don't. They don't. At some point, they don't. They don't look at all those because it's just too much. At least I don't know. I don't look at YouTubers and their information and, or what do you call it? Oh, I think you prefer. Yeah. Just do it. Literally, just do it and be consistent. I think the only reason why I had some people because I had animosity of just being upset and people was like, oh, what's going on? I don't know. And then they realized because maybe people like drama, news, this and that, whatever. I like to just chill and find somewhere I can just go and post it and just sit there for like hours and just chat and talk. That's me. I like more smaller based communities than larger communities, but that's just me. In here? What the fuck? What the hell? Trump 2024. Oh, God. Left wing, right wing, they're all the same bird. I mean, I'm not really doing much, just hanging out at work. Gotta get things done. My percentage at 31%, not bad. I used to be an internet host on a site called Bigo. Bigo. It was fun doing it during the pandemic. It was pretty cool. Really messy, but it was cool. Oh, our system's still down. Excuse me. Where did it go? Yeah, but yeah, that's basically it. I feel a lot better. I was stressed out with that whole ordeal when I first got here at 11. It's now 2 o'clock. So it's been a couple hours. So everything's good. Everything's good. I hope you're having a good night. I hope you have a great rest of your year. And positive and good vibes. Good vibes, yes, yes, yes. And guys, we're going to be moving into a new, well, we're already in a new world, but I'm just curious to see what's going to happen with Hollywood overall. Nearly damn like 300 individuals in the industry is going about to be it's about to be obsolete. A whole bunch of people about to be obsolete in the industry. I just want to know how that's going to work out afterwards. Are we gonna praise new? I was thinking this one random idea. Like, what if now that Diddy's all locked away and all, what if everyone that was ever signed to him released an album and become big again? Like, what if Danity Kane came back? What if D12 came back? What if some of his artists like MJK, that the white boy with the tattoos, like, because a lot of them got seized or halted because of him. But I don't know how this is going to work after the case, because you never know, his kids may have ownership of that type of stuff. So but it would be cool to see all those artists that got like shelved or that got suppressed because they didn't want to be part of the freak offs. So that would be cool if we was able to see all those artists come back out and just give us some great bangers. And or they could be regular bangers, but because they're having the freedom to come back out, there's so much hype to it that it puts them on the top of on the top of the charts. That would be cool. But then again, like I said, I can't sleep, and thank you as well. You're welcome. Yeah, I just think that that would be really cool if they all just came out. But like I said, who knows? Diddy's kids might have ownership of that stuff. You know, I'm sure whatever that man did behind the scenes, he's going to make sure that his legacy of that money is going to still be accessible for his children and whatnot. At least I will hope. Oh, that's why it broke. Is that guy still in the parking lot? Never know, man. Never know. But if I wasn't doing hospitality, I think my other job would be security. I like to watch the cameras. I like to attract people. If I see like a random bike in a parking spot, like a regular like non-motorcycle bike or whatever, just like a bicycle, I would like, when did that get there? I'll just go back in the cameras, trail it back, see I'll start off with the person there, and I'll see where they went to, and then I'll just see them literally like on the third floor, sitting on the floor, charging their phone. I'm like, what the hell? How long you been there? Cause I don't check the cameras all the time, but when I do, I'm just like, I get a surprise. Yeah, where are you from? Are you from the States, United States, overseas? Where's everybody from? What? That's still going? Day of the Dead Grand Piano promo. Oh, this is new. I have a security media. Oh, nice. California, obviously. Yeah. Security's pretty chill. Because literally, depending if you don't have the gun or equipment, it's pretty chill because it's just observe and report. You observe and you report. You don't have to confine or conflict with anyone or say, "Hey, what are you doing over there?" You can be like, "Oh, somebody's over there." It's like you don't have to approach people, and security is pretty chill. I had my guard card, but I ended up letting it expired because I got another job doing retail. So, what is this? That's right. Anything else? No. But yeah, I think that's all. I've been on here for almost an hour and a half. Via security, data, dispensary. It's pretty chill. Actually, I have heard that before. What do you call it? Like working dispatch. Um, Security dispatch is pretty chill. Like I said, because you mostly tell your officers where to go, or your staff where to go, compared to like, if I'm just by myself watching the camera, like, oh, I gotta go check this out. It'd be more like, oh, hey Daniel, there's a guy on the third floor. Can you go check it out? All right, cool, thank you. And I can watch them or him going up there. So, it all depends. At some point, so I'm thinking with the new company that I'm working with, I could prom, promote, get a promotion. Yeah, I can get a promotion at some point, or switch departments at some point. But I'm gonna be the night guy for this place. Excuse me. Water. No, it is. Um, yeah, I'll do security at some point again. Oh my goodness. Yeah, being able to sit here and just play my little video games at night, it's chill. It's chill. Um, Basically, all my jobs are just the type of jobs that just do the bare minimum because I don't like working. Who likes to work? But security is like a bare minimum job. There's some people out there who don't even respect the security job. Like, that's not a job. That's not a real job. And it's like, well, it's paying me real money. Like, dude, like, come on. And nights, working the nights is a bare minimum type position. I don't have to do too much on that. Um, and then yeah, security, but it's the bare minimum. So security, overnights, um, hospitality. Well, yeah, nights. I've done nights for retail because during the pandemic, I did, and for Walmart. I worked for Walmart. I worked for Kohl's. Yeah, Kohl's, department store, and I did the overnights for those as well, just stocking like the produce and stuff like that at night, or either pulling items off the racks at Nordstrom's or Kohl's to like scan it and then put it for like the online orders. So those that was pretty chill. It's like you work at night, you're your own boss. I can put in headphones, I can just vibe and do my own thing, and not have to get paid to get stressed out by managers. That's what I don't like about the workforce a lot of the times. Like I know you're working me, but I'm getting paid to be here, but I'm also getting paid to get stressed out by you. Like, dude, So, yeah. What is that game? Oh, don't judge me now. But it has money to deal with it, so that's why I still play. But Habbo Hotel. It's a really old, early 2000. What do you call it? RGP or MMO? It's a very old MMO game from the early 2000s. Um, Long story short, I played ever since I was like 13, off and on. Now the items that I have, basically, let's call it The Sims, but I can take the items in The Sims and make it into an NFT and sell it onto the blockchain. So all the little rare items that I collected as a kid when I was young, growing up, is worth something because either very few, not too many people play the game anymore. So it's like, so it's cool. Yeah. So think of The Sims, items in The Sims that you had that's not in game anymore, but you still have it in your home. You can take it and put it onto the blockchain and sell it as an NFT. So, yeah. I'm over talking about NFTs and crypto because people just look at you like you're a scam artist. So I'm like, my lips are sealed. I ain't saying nothing anymore to people. I'm over it. I'm just let this be my own enjoyment, and that's it. You heard of some weird like me? Have you heard of? No, I haven't heard of. Who's this? Please don't be coming to check in. I haven't heard of that before. Still on my audit. Hopefully, they're just trying to see if we have any room. See if the hotel have any rooms available. Because I do not. I'm gonna just say I don't. I don't. Hey, how are you?
I'm exhausted. I had to return my rental car that I got because it was pulling so far to the right. It was horrible.
Ooh.
And I was for a little bit I wasn't sure if it was the roads or whatever, you know. And then finally I was like, no, it's the car. So I finally made it.
Yay.
So I'm Sandy K. Park. I was
Awesome.
supposed to be here like 8 hours ago.
Hey, you called me, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and my flight, when I flew out of Texas, the flight I was catching was coming from Florida, and with the hurricane, it was canceled. And so I spent the whole day trying to rearrange it, and then I finally get here, and then I get a rental car that's horrible.
I'm sorry to hear
I'm
that.
like, I just want to lay down.
I got
Let me
you.
find my ID real quick. It's in here somewhere. And then, yeah, and so then I missed my connecting flight. They had to get me on another flight. I was like, I'm starting to feel like I'm not supposed to be on this trip. Oh, you know what? It might be my car. Yeah, I think it's in my purse. Just grab my wallet. I'll be right back. Oh, grab that.
Yeah, grab that.
Right back.
I would be getting some, not enthusiastic, but like energetic or just, I don't know. Maybe it could be my energy that also helps wake them up. But I got her. I checked that one room, got this one ready for her. I can't really technically check her in, but ooh, it is cold. That AC is blasting.
Do you know where the festival is?
A festival?
At Ohana Beach or something?
Mm.
Okay.
Sounds fun.
Huh?
Sounds fun.
Yeah, it should be. I decided this morning to go.
Oh.
Which is kind of the abrupt plans. So I'm retired, so I just do stuff.
Like, you know what?
Usually spur of the moment.
That plane leaves in about 5 minutes. I'll be
That's pretty much it, yeah. I've been him and hawing all week and I woke up and I was like, alright, I'm going. So I made all the arrangements and I'm here.
I'm glad to have
The
you.
hurricane though threw a little bit of a, it would have worked out fine if it weren't for the hurricane.
Is it, so it's that bad? I don't know.
So yeah, from what I heard, they grounded all the ones that were coming from, I guess, like Orlando and stuff. You know, that's a major hub to San Antonio. So,
Alright, I'm going through a maintenance underway or maintenance thing, so I can't technically check you in just yet, but I
Okay.
did
Okay.
pre-sign everything for you.
okay.
Um,
So do you need me to give you my card back in a
uh,
little while, or?
in like the morning
In the
or
morning?
the afternoon.
Okay,
So,
cool.
Can you here with us for about what, two nights? Yeah,
No, just one.
just one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay,
'Cause
then-
the festival is today's Thursday. Today's Friday now. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the one day of the festival, and then I'm gonna drive over to Vegas.
Ooh.
So all the good bands are on Friday. The
Oh.
ones on Saturday and Sunday. So
Oh.
I want to see Pearl Jam. I've never seen Pearl Jam.
I never heard of them.
So
I'll have to check it
they're-
out.
They're from the '90s. All the bands that I go see. Last week I went to Austin, Texas, and saw Slipknot.
Oh, really?
That's the 5th time I've seen them.
That's cool.
So in May I went to Florida, Daytona for a 5-day festival where you camped and everything.
That's so
Pretty
cool.
cool.
You be out there.
And Slipknot was the headliner, and they had Limp Bizkit, Pantera.
I always want to go to Burning Man.
Huh?
I always want to go to Burning Man.
Oh yeah.
I had a roommate
Yeah.
that-
I almost booked it this year. I think I'm gonna do that next year.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm hearing that it's been changing over the years since it's not like.
That's how this is. That was called Rock. Welcome to Rockville, the one in Daytona, and then the year before that I went to the one. I go to Rockville every year, but then last year I went to the one in West Virginia, and that was the Rock Fest, and that was 5 days, 180 bands. I mean, it was. They're awesome. I mean, they're really good bands. It's all hard rock, you know what I mean? But I mean,
That's fun.
I'm 62, but I was listening to that in 80s, 90s, 2000s. You know what I mean? So that's what I still listen to.
Nice.
But I started realizing a couple of years ago, a lot of the bands that have like the lead singers aren't alive anymore. Alice in Chains and Linkin Park and Audio Slave, Chris Cornell. I mean, just a lot of them. They're not there. So I was like, you know what? There's a bunch of them I haven't seen because I had a kid and everything, and I'm like, I'm gonna catch them all while they still have the lead singers.
There you
Because once
go.
they don't have the lead singers, they're not Drowning Pool. They got the lead singer for that guy who's dead.
Then they sound like tribute
So-
bands.
So, right, exactly. Yeah, like Alice in Chains brought in some guy.
It's like it's just a tribute.
It was just, yeah, they just needed to not be Alice in Chains. You know? He's on his third. There was 2 singers, named singers, Lane Staley and then Jerry Cornell, and so Jerry's still alive, and so he's keeping the Alice in Chains thing going. But he really needs to not do that. You know what I mean? Because you can't replace. The lead singers. You can't replace them. You know what I mean? Once they're gone,
They're
then
gone.
if you want to still play music, but
Make
don't-
something new.
Yeah, don't try this because when they're touring, they're just doing all the Alice in Chains songs, and it's not. You know?
Like,
So it's
I heard Linkin Park got a female singer.
So, yeah, I just heard that last week.
I mean, she
don't know.
sounded pretty good, but
Right.
it's just
But
like,
but they need to do their own music and not do what I forgot what that guy's name was.
Yeah, I forgot too.
But yeah, I mean, those 2 together, the way they offset each other and everything,
Mhm.
they were good. But I don't want to go see them pretending it's Linkin Park. I mean, then I would just want to like the music they're playing. You know what
That's
I mean?
new.
That
Like,
they're
give us
doing
something
now.
new.
Exactly. And boy, they don't come out with anything new anymore.
They don't.
I mean, back home, they're still playing all day on the radio. I mean, very little new stuff. I mean,
The new stuff is
Theory of the
trash.
Dead Man came up. They got a couple of good songs. They were at Rock and Roll last year and stuff. But Motionless in White, they're okay. But all of them are just like one or two hits. You know, I mean, nobody that does whole albums anymore. You know, that are good.
Like 6, 7 songs. I'm
Yeah.
like, wow.
Right.
Is this the EP?
Right? Exactly. So okay. So where am I going to?
You're going to be right down this hall.
Okay. So where do I park?
Anywhere around the building.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy your stay. Breakfast is going to be at 6 a.m. tonight, right over there.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. Dude, not every check-in at this hour is harsh. A lot of times my personality could change depending on the person. Today it did not work out that way. But normally, when people come in frustrated, I have a uplifting, positive attitude. It's just when I got swamped with like the crap that came on to me tonight, I failed. Lord, I'm sorry. But I think it was because of me leaving this position to where I was like, do what you need to do. I'm out of here. Thank you. But time is it? 8. 8. I'm looking at. Yeah, she was nice. She was nice. I almost freaked out because I thought I didn't have any more rooms. Hopefully this changes soon. Oh, it's back. Right after she. Perfect. Alright. I did scan her ID, so that's good. At least I have that. Yeah, she's here for 2 nights. What the hell are you talking about? One night. You're here for 2 nights, tonight and tomorrow night. Like, what was that band she? I'll ask her if she comes through this way again. Excuse me. Let me check her in. Thank God. Came back. She was very mellow. She's 60 something, retired, lives in Texas, and literally just on a whim was like, let me go to that show, and just grab the nearest flight and just hopped up and left. That's living the life, man. That's living the life. I'm retired. Let me see what I got in my bank. Let me go. It's like, and retiring at 62, dude. We're not gonna be able to retire until like we're 85. The only thing we can do is breathe. Society sucks. For real. It's 2:30 over there. Yep, 2:33. Perfect. She is now. She's checked in. I'm gonna go to 2 nights. Okay, that makes sense. Saturday night's $200. I'm like, why is it for 2 nights $371? Damn. and you use the promos. If you ever wonder if hotels raise the prices, yes, I raised the price. Don't you come driving in with a Tesla? It's gonna be $300. I tell my managers all the time, like people come in and it's like we had a manager that worked for like 3 weeks, and then she would try so hard to be like she would waive fees and to get people to come in. I'm like, why you waiving fees for people to come in? People gonna naturally come in. We sell it regardless. We're not in those days in the '90s where it's like, oh, well, I'm gonna take my business to over here. I'm gonna go to Quality Inn instead. No, sir, please wait. I gave you 50% off. Please stay with us. No, we don't live in that day anymore. We don't live in those times anymore. It's like, if you want to go over there, bye. Have a good one. Go where you need to go. Like, we don't, at least here in California, we don't have that mentality anymore. Because there's so many people, someone else will come. So, yeah. Forgot my train of thought. Blah. Work. Baseball town. Man, this might as well be the base motel. The person that's living here as and is a prostitute. Been coming to this hotel before I even started working here, and told me, I was like, yeah, even though you renovated the hotel and it looks all nice and newer, it's just a pile of painted over. It's literally just painted over. So yes, this is basically the base motel, but painted over to be the comfort. It's so bad. Like when they made the so here's the should I say this? All right, so the restaurant that we just put in, we have a new restaurant in. That's great. They renovated the whole hotel, but they did not renovate the kitchen. That kitchen is the same old kitchen when they first built this hotel back in the 60s. When I used to go back there before the restaurant was back there, there'd be rats and roaches. All they did was just patch up the holes. But somehow it passed the health inspection. A health inspection came in and they passed it. How? Is that your friend? I'm over it. But the people try to get me to eat food from them, and I'm just like, no, I'm okay, thank you. Oh, I love Indian food. I don't want nothing from that kitchen. I'm gonna be bold and honest. People ask me, why don't you want no food? The kitchen that you cook it in is old and has not been up to dated. I'm not eating from that kitchen. That's just from that. And you probably telling yourself, well, then if you don't eat from that kitchen, you probably don't eat fast food. I don't. I eat at home. I eat turkey meat, brown rice, vegetables, fruits, make smoothies. I gave up eating at fast food. Maybe here and there I might get something because I'm just so tired. When I get home, I just want to eat and go to sleep. Or I got too many dishes in the sink and I'm like, damn, I gotta clean up the dishes first. I like living by myself. No roommates, no family. Those are my dishes. I'll clean them what I want. Yeah. So I'm so scatterbrained right now. I'm a little bit tired. I think I should just call it a night. What time is it? Serving them rats, bro. You don't even know. You don't even know. But it was nice talking to everyone here. If you won't mind to like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna take a. I'm gonna just chill, let my phone charge, and then I might go live again tomorrow night. So like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, thank you for hanging out with me. Peace. You too have a good night. I subscribe. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'll see you later, man. Have a good one.